So I just got done feeding a friend's cats, and I'm on my way back to the house. And so I'm starting a video around keeping track of somebody who's asking in Discord. They're about 2 weeks in. I had a video on it just yesterday. It was like a 5-minute video, just trying to give him a breakdown of what he needs to do in order to start getting into the markets and start trading. Because it's difficult, but it's not at the same time. And so part of what you're going to need to do in order to even learn is just to get the experience. And where does that experience come from? It comes from being in the market day in and day out and just seeing the same thing over and over again. What does that same thing look like? That depends on the person. And so hopefully this guy decides to stick with what trading and he wants to actually do it. And I can keep track of all that as we go. So this is technically for him, because I talked yesterday about trying to fit trading around your lifestyle. And so instead of trying to fit your lifestyle around trading, if for some reason I'm like, you know what, I want to trade from 7 to 8 o'clock in the morning or 7 to 9 o'clock in the morning. Well, guess what? Feeding the cats just completely and totally ruined that idea. And so you don't want to get so rigid around learning how to trade that you are adjusting your life for it, because it's going to be hard. And because it's going to be hard, you're not going to find the motivation to stick with it. So I mentioned yesterday, if you want to wake up at London session, okay, I'm here in New York. I'm not in New York. I'm in New York session, Eastern Standard Time. So if I want to trade the London session, I have to wake up at like 3-4 o'clock in the morning. It's not very conducive to a work day for the rest of my day to wake up that early in the morning just to trade the London session. So it's things like that. You need to find whatever time. Now understand, it is going to take some sacrifice. It is going to take some dedication. So instead of watching that Netflix show that you've been watching or binge watching, you might have to take that time to learn. You might have to take that time to back test and see how it works out for you. But you don't have to be so crazy about it that you are just so stressed out about trying to find time to learn. If you're in this for the short term, it's not going to work. This is a long-term thing. I don't know why. I do understand, because social media, people, influencers, gurus, whatever, people who are selling courses, people who are telling you that you can make thousands of dollars, in 3 minutes. Here's how I made $20,000 in less than an hour. And it's like, that's appealing. That is so appealing to a lot of people. I understand. But once you get in it, you realize that's not the case. And anybody who is selling courses, multi-$1,000 courses, for you to learn something that ultimately is going to be on your shoulders. You're going to have to get in and do everything you need to do in order to be successful. There's nothing that they can give you. There's no secret anything. For anybody who talks and totes about algorithms and indicators and everything like that, it doesn't make any sense. If an algorithm was that perfect to predict the market and be profitable for the duration of its lifetime, your lifetime, why would you need to learn anything? Why would you need to sell anything? Trading itself is already a scalable industry. Once you find something profitable, all you got to do is throw a little bit more money at it, or let compound work for you. So yes, I know there are people out there who sell and all this other stuff, but understand, they also make a crap load of money from educating, from training, from all this other stuff. Those people, I understand. Residual income. You want that income that constantly comes in that you don't have to actually work for. Once again, if an algorithm could do it, that sort of defeats the purpose. So then you got to go with, okay, well, what about the people who are selling courses, who are trying to teach people how to trade? Well, I guess that's a different story. Why is that a different story? Because they are trying to create that passive income. You know what's really great about learning how to trade, or at least being successful in trade, or not really being concerned about whether or not you have a winning, losing, or a break-even month, is if you have other income that's coming in. This is why it's so vitally important that you continue working your day job while you're trying to do day trading. You continue with whatever it takes to bring in money and pay your bills, and do not try to make trading your main source of income at this point in time. It's way too much pressure. It's way too much pressure on an already overpressurized field. So don't do it. Take it easy. Let this build itself. Continue working at it, continue chipping away at it, and eventually, like myself, I'm not working towards replacing my salary. That's like a long-term goal. There's short-term goals I have to meet before that ever happens. Number one, how about I actually just take over a bill? How about I just pay the electric bill month in, month out for an entire year? How about I pay the water bill month in and month out? I don't know why I went with the electric bill first. It's more expensive than the water bill. We don't use that much water. But understand, like, those are the micro steps that need to happen before my salary, taking over my salary, ever happens. And so you have to have that long-term goal. Anybody who's in it going, yeah, I'm just going to quit my day job tomorrow and become a full-time trader, it's not happening. It's really not. Even if you were to be successful the last 3 months, there is no guarantee that you'll be successful the next 3 months. What are you going to do then? Do you have that backup ready to go with your funds? If not, don't do it. Don't do it. So, Mike, let's do this. I really hope you hone in, you stay with this. I gave you some instructions to start, and hopefully you get started with that. You've already started your trading journal. You've already started looking maybe at the markets. I don't know if you have a free time while the markets have opened right now. I don't actually start trading until about 30 minutes from now, so I'm not too concerned. And from there, I guess we'll just see how everything goes. Take it easy, guys.